Hello voters, my name is Sandy Adams and I'm one of 2 registrars of voters here in the town of Marlborough. Michelle and I would like to introduce you to the new voting tabulator. These have been provided by the state after years of research. As many of you know, the old tabulators were just that, they were old, up to 25 years. And it was time for us to get into the next century, and this machine's going to do just that. But there are a few changes, so we wanted to introduce you to the machine ahead of time because, as you know, we have an upcoming voter referendum, and that's on May 6th, and we look forward to seeing you all at the elementary school. So here's the main difference between the machines that we had before and the machines that we have now. Come on up. Here's a copy of our ballot for the upcoming referendum. This is a practice ballot, and I've checked yes for each one of the questions. When I filled out my ballot, I'm going to be coming up here with a folder, so your ballot is completely private all the way till you get to the tabulator. And I'm going to feed that ballot in. And if you watch, the machine tells me it's scanning, and then it's going to go, thank you for voting. And your ballot is now safely tucked down there in a box. You can feed your ballot many different ways. If I feed this upside down, same thing. I have voted, thank you, and I'm on my way. But let's say I make a mistake on my ballot. If you look at this one, you can see from the yes and no. I've checked question 1. I checked 2 answers for question 1. What's going to happen when I feed this? The machine is going to scan it, and it's going to tell me that I made a mistake. On question 1, I picked 2, and I only needed to answer 1 question. Let's say I'm in a big hurry and I don't have time to go back and correct my ballot. I can hit cast. But none of us are in that big of a hurry, and we want our votes to count. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to return that. The machine is going to say, your ballot did not count. Go get your ballot. We have a person called a spoiler clerk at all of our elections. You're going to take this ballot over to that spoiler clerk, and you're going to give it to them, and they are going to give you a new ballot, and you're going to start again. On this 3rd ballot, I wanted to show you how the machine is very sensitive, and you need to fill in these bubbles. In this case, I just circled the answers. Let's see what happens. It says I have a blank ballot. You saw that I circled them, but I didn't circle anything within the holes, the little dots that you had. So I'm going to return this to myself, and now I don't have to go to the spoil clerk. If I still have my pen, all I have to do is fill in those bubbles, feed the same ballot again, and my vote has been counted. So you can see you have an extra option for potential overvotes and undervotes, or if I've made a mistake on my ballot. And that's a really good bonus because you want your vote to count. Voting is important and it's your right and you want it to count. So this machine allows you to correct any mistakes that you have made. Between now and the referendum, which is on May 6th over at Elmer Tynes Elementary School, if you have any questions about your registration status or the new machines, please feel free to call Michelle or I at our office. Our number here, 860-295-6166. We'd be happy to answer any questions, and we look forward to seeing you at the polls on May 6th.